Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this one is different. The Profoto B20 isn't just another studio strobe you lug around, it's a portable powerhouse that actually fits in your bag without sacrificing punch. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been shooting portraits and events for years, and I've learned that the biggest frustration with off-camera flashes is always the trade-off between power and portability. Most units either scream for batteries or can't keep up with fast-paced shoots. You're often forced to choose between a flash that's lightweight but underpowered, or one that's heavy and cumbersome but packs a punch. The B20 changes that. At just 3.3 pounds without the battery, it's lighter than most modern mirrorless cameras. I've carried it upstairs, through crowded weddings, and across beaches in a single backpack with room to spare. The compact design doesn't just make travel easier, it makes candid moments possible. You're not fumbling with a heavy rig when someone unexpectedly starts dancing or a sunset starts fading fast. In fact, I've found that the B20's compact size has completely changed the way I approach shooting on location. I can move quickly and easily, setting up and tearing down in a matter of seconds. This has allowed me to capture moments that I would have otherwise missed with a bulkier flash. And because it's so lightweight, I can use it for extended periods without getting fatigued. Whether I'm shooting a full-day wedding or a lengthy photo session, the B20 has become my go-to flash. Power control is where this thing shines. You get precise adjustments from full power down to 1/64th in 0.3 stop increments. That level of control is rare in a portable unit. I've used it for soft portrait fill in harsh midday sun and for crisp product shots in tight spaces, all without swapping modifiers or second-guessing settings. The 250W output may not sound like much compared to studio strobes, but in real-world use, it's more than enough for most off-camera scenarios, especially when you're bouncing or using small softboxes. I've found that the B20 has plenty of power to handle even the most challenging lighting situations. For example, I recently used the B20 to shoot a portrait session in a heavily shaded area. The model was standing in front of a dark-colored wall, and I needed to create a separation between her and the background. I used the B20 to create a subtle highlight on her hair and shoulders, and the result was stunning. The flash had no problem cutting through the ambient light and creating a beautiful, nuanced image. And because the B20 has such a wide range of power adjustment, I was able to fine-tune the output to exactly what I needed. Recycle time is lightning fast too. I rarely wait more than a second between pops, even at higher power levels. That's a game-saver during fast-paced events where you can't afford to miss a shot. And the color accuracy? Consistently neutral. I've matched skin tones across multiple flashes without a single tweak in post. That kind of reliability saves hours of editing and keeps clients happy when they see accurate results on the back of the camera. I've also found that the B20's color accuracy holds up well even in mixed lighting situations, where other flashes might struggle to produce consistent results. TTL integration is seamless if your camera supports it. I've used it with Canon, Sony, and Fujifilm bodies, and the exposure stays spot on without manual overrides. It's not just convenient, it's reliable. I've used the B20 in a variety of different camera systems, and it's always performed flawlessly. And the built-in 40W bicolor LED is a bonus for video or quick setup lighting. I've used it as a hair light, a rim light, and even as a subtle key in tight spaces. It's not meant to replace a dedicated video light, but it's a nice fallback when you're already carrying one flash. The bundle I'm using includes an extra lithium-ion battery, which is a must. You get about 250 full-power flashes per charge, and swapping batteries takes seconds. No more waiting around for NIMH packs to recharge, just pop in a fresh one and keep shooting. I've found that the battery life is more than sufficient for most shooting situations, and the ability to quickly swap batteries means that I can keep shooting without interruption. The OCF stand adapter is solid too. It threads right onto standard light stands and works with Profoto's own modifiers, but you can also use third-party softboxes with the right adapter. I've used it with a 24-inch Octa and a 10-inch beauty dish without any issues. Overall, the Profoto B20 is a workhorse for serious photographers who need reliability without the studio setup. It's not the cheapest, but it's the kind of gear that pays for itself over time. If you're shooting weddings, portraits, or events and want a flash that keeps up with your pace, this is it. With its combination of power, portability, and reliability, the B20 is an essential tool for any serious photographer. Link is below if you want to check it out.